Colin Ward, good morning. To you in the UK. Pat Arbistando, hello, good morning. Another day, another commute, another new gimbal to test. Mixilis from Greece, hello. It was a warm day yesterday. A lot of snow melted, but now it's again sub-freezing. Ricky Sosa, hello. Fox, привет. Just finished a workout. Welcome. Stefan Schober, hello. Good morning to you. Max Headroom, hello. I'm not Ariel though. Hello, welcome. Tammy, I'm well. How are you? Whoops. Whoa, holy moly. 1 second. I'm not sure what the hell just happened. Excuse the expletives. Whoa. Well, that's concerning. Let's try it again. Wow. Yeah, it seems like it, right? Mr. Big Dad's, hello, yes, Enterprise Galileo, hi. Bounty Hunter week so far has been okay. Minus this gimbal thing today. I wonder if this is going to be a thing. Jenny, good morning. I didn't think I was going to be, but apparently I am. This is a new gimbal I'm testing out. Let me know if it's smooth otherwise. I had to reboot it. I'm not sure what caused that freak out though. Nothing seems to be in the way. Yep, you can see the UN building right there. It's a clear day. It would be a good stream for a sunrise. It would be a good day for a sunrise stream is what I'm trying to say, but we must go. We must go west. Bella, hello, doing good. How are you? Stevie, good morning. Rachel, morning, welcome. Sometimes a gimbal's got a gimbal. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Dave, good morning, welcome back. Paul Murphy, good morning to you. I think the main issues with me and gimbals is that when I walk fast, it's hard for them to maintain the tilt. I think that's the right axis, the tilt axis. So let me know how this one's doing. I wonder how long it'll take before that kind of interspersed tall building skyline just becomes all buildings and you can't even see behind them. I imagine it'll happen one day. It's simple. Good morning. IHSS for your foot. Yeah, they're a leading orthopedic hospital. Hopefully you got good care. It's simple. Good morning. I'm gonna go a little farther north on First Avenue today, and I think I'll go through the park again. see how much snow is left in Central Park today. Abimanyu, hello, good morning. Silvio, hello to you in Romania. Where am I right now? I'm on First Avenue approaching 42nd Street. UN building. Very clear skies today. Scaffolding will always be here. If it's not, then you know New York is in trouble because there's no active construction, refurbishment, etc. KC in Hanover, hello. Oops. Let's go make some adjustments here. I gotta get the angles better. Okay. Sound recording's chillier than yesterday for sure. So whatever has melted and collected into a puddle overnight probably froze. There's the UN again. Happy girl, good morning. People thought that the rain and warm weather yesterday might get rid of all the snow, but I didn't think it would happen, and I still see it on the ground here because when they push it all over, it compacts, and as it was very cold at some point, it froze really strongly, so it's just these masses of ice snow. It's gonna take a little while. Dan, it looks peaceful. Yeah, it's pretty peaceful this morning. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Isn't that also like a sailor's saying too? It's 4:43 p.m. where you are. Almost evening. The audio sounds good today. Yeah, it's my external mic. Nothing changed except the gimbal. But my microphone is it's a Shure, S-H-U-R-E lavalier mic. Like the first one that you would see if you searched on Amazon. But it should also be in my description. It should. It might not be, but it should. I might have to update that then. Now, second guessing. Robert in Melbourne, hello. About noon time in Poland. Sarah, I'm doing all right. How are you? May, yes, thank you. Or Max, I didn't hear about the shepherd's one. What does the shepherd's one mean? Or is it similar? Ominous. Yeah, the morning streams tend to get a few folks from Australia together, which I think is cool. Much easier to walk today, though. I still put my boots on because I figured we'd be going through Central Park, and I can't predict what it's going to be like there. That's right, Pieta's from Sydney. So it might be hard to see the sky in the direction of the sunrise after this point, so there it is for one last view. Guy from West Australia, hello. I feel like most of the time we get folks from Eastern Australia. David Sargent, hello, hello. To you and Lisa. I may have overestimated the cold because I have a hat on and I'm sweating. These Link NYC stations provide Wi-Fi. Привет из Беларуси. Vitalik, hello. Привет to you. Nita Neville. Yeah, it is a pretty nice morning. Pretty quiet. Peaceful. Oh, do you guys in Australia have the same time difference from the east to the west coast? 3 hours, like in the US? Never knew that. Now, okay, Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. Vitalik asks, как погода, which is how's the weather? Upper 20s. You should, oh, what is this? This doesn't look safe. Oh, something ran into this and completely tore it down. I wonder what happened here. Huh. It's about in the upper 20s today, this morning. I only speak English, Russian, and a very little bit of Spanish. I claim to be an expert in none of them. Urban Fosk from Australia also. Hello. But yeah, the commands should work again. The exclamation weather should work for everyone. Exclamation phone, exclamation shoes. I just put a cooldown on it now so that multiple people can't type it in a row, because otherwise Nightbot will just keep showing that same message. So it's a 30-second cooldown on the commands. Enterprise Galley. Yeah, there's a saying in Russian that my grandma always says, "Starost не радость," which I guess roughly translates to old age isn't happiness. But in Russian it rhymes. Russia loves those types of sayings, so it's kind of a sad thing to hear, but yeah, I don't know how old I want to get based on the things I've seen. Yeah, we just passed the UN. Now we're just on First Avenue walking northbound. Eventually we'll start zigzagging up the streets to get closer to Central Park, but I might hold off on getting right to the park because I feel like we walk along Fifth Avenue quite a bit. Michael Caracini, how is there no snow on the sidewalks? I mean, I feel like I'd like a little more background to the question based on your expectations. Like, do you mean because we had so much snowfall? Or is it because you expect New York to have more snow in general in the winter? Or, yeah, what's the context? Because, well, we did have a lot of snow over a week ago now. Yesterday was a warm day with rain, so it did melt a lot of it away, but yeah. Oh, Peter, your grandma was from Latvia. Yeah, most of it melted. I mean, it was like in the mid-upper 40s yesterday, so significantly above freezing, not to mention with rain. The rain is probably what really helped all of that. And I saw Tootie. Hello, good morning. To your husband. Yeah, they're saying there's more snow tomorrow than to say maybe 4 to 8 inches here. We'll see. I'm always wary until they issue the winter weather advisory. Last I checked, it was still a winter storm watch. And even then, it could be going the other direction. Oh, I missed a £5 super chat from David Sargent. Hey, I see light showers warmer in southeast England. Yeah, sounds like it, but thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thanks to you and Lisa for always supporting. You bet there's no snow in Central Park. We could take bets on it since I will be going through. I'm hoping there's no snow because if any of it remained and melted yesterday and then froze over last night, it's going to be very not fun to walk the paths. We'll see. So it never sleeps taking a nap. Well, First Avenue at this hour isn't very busy in general. We're not near any super major transit hubs here. Yeah, buses do travel up and down First Avenue, but it's still not very. It's not the busiest. Today, glad to hear your husband's doing a little better. Morton Williams, another expensive supermarket. Pretty much like D'Agostino's. I would just go to Trader Joe's if I could. And if I did have to spend more money, I'd rather just go to Fairway. But yeah, sometimes you don't have a choice without traveling much farther. I thought I saw another article this morning about Texas and how the power companies have jacked up the prices by like 10,000% because of all this freezing weather, which is ridiculous, I think. I hope that's not true. I know Tootie's over there, so I hope you do have power and heat during these super cold times and that it's not exorbitantly expensive. Minus 28 in northern Minnesota. Yeah, upstate New York does get quite a bit of snow. Oh, I feel like I never see this many cars at a light this early in the morning. Lauren is actually getting close to your friend's parents' house. Very cool. Do I know of any vinyl shops? I feel like the last one I even knew was maybe around St. Mark's Place, but nowadays wow, we actually waited for the whole light to finish. A little surprised. Yeah, because I'm not normally a purveyor of vinyl. I'm not sure where they all are. I've limited my collection of anything in general to mainly digital stuff, just because of the physical space limitations in New York. I can't pick up a collection hobby where it actually takes up physical space. There's just not enough of it in Manhattan. Enterprise Galileo suspects the gas prices will go up. Yeah, very possibly. Alright. People are turning left here. I'll give them their opportunity to turn because they're all going to the bridge, I think. Well, this is one of the ways you can get on the bridge right there. There's a little pathway there. So you can squeeze onto the roadway right on the side. V2 Tiger, good morning. Flugelschaft, yes. Oh, Flugelschaft, yes. Queensboro or the Ed Koch. Queensboro or the 59th Street Bridge. I forget the exact official name now. I guess look at the sign here. The official current name is the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge. Yeah, I don't know. It's also maybe from growing up. My mom didn't really buy me too many like action figures or those playing cards everyone used to have, or Pogs or whatever. Because we didn't have much money growing up, but maybe it also kind of stuck with me to not collect stuff after that. So it could just be my own mentality, and I'm using the space of New York City to justify it. Carly Doc, glad you're enjoying. Dave says in the UK they have regulators for electric companies. They can't do that. I would hope so. I mean, I don't know how they could do that in Texas if they are actually doing it. I heard that some people do have regulations for it, but I don't understand how it works. The fact that I even saw it as a potential news article concerned me. Anyhow. Wow. Yeah, Tootie, that's ridiculous. In general, my electric bill's pretty high anyway here, but I kind of just thought it was for New York City. Oh, that's right. Texas has its own power grid. I remember there was a kind of a political reason for it, wasn't there? Manhattan. Oh, are we on 62nd Street? Yeah, I think we are. I think this is the last movie that I saw, and it happened to be over here at this cinema on 62nd and First. We saw the last Star Wars movie. But what was great about the cinema experience was that this is the one where you can get dinner, and it's served to you at your seats. You know, you got to order it before the movie starts, but they bring it to you before the movie, and then you can order drinks as well. So it was the best way to experience the last Star Wars movie, I think. Texas power grid is like an oxymoron, says Laura. Yeah, Jenny, I guess so. So we got Nightbot holding down the fort. The backup. The B team. I'm hoping this gimbal is much more stable than my other one. I don't know why it flipped out in the beginning of the stream, if anybody noticed that. I wonder if this also means that there's a movement on the front of movie theaters, because I noticed the lights on at one of them earlier today when they've been off for the last 6 months. Bella, you might be seeing some of the reflections. I think the lens housing on the iPhone 12 mini and just the size of the sensor causes these reflection dots from streetlights. It'll get better as the evening sky or the night sky turns to day, but it'll be a minute. Richard, have I ever crossed paths with actually? Well, it's funny you say that. We've done a collaboration before that was planned. I think it was on January 3rd, if I remember correctly. But then it's on his channel. But then the other day, when I was in Chinatown, I had no idea at the time, but I actually walked by him and Hirby Bar. And I thought I heard his voice when I was doing the editing. And yeah, it was him and Hirby Bar. So I put a timestamp on that Chinatown video. So if you want to see me pass by him absentmindedly, there's a timestamp in the description. Michelle, hello, Sandia, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Possibly even evening. Dory, yes, the question was asked yesterday. That means you were here. Glad you came back. Leonard Van, hello. Ankush, morning. Enterprise Galileo, thanks for the additional information. I gotta change the gimbal to pan follow mode. I thought I did that, but what? Corner Dunkin' Donuts. Prime real estate. Cash Jordan's least favorite coffee shop. We've gotten as far as 67th Street now. Ah, yes. The sounds of the city. So then Memorial Sloan Kettering is a hospital around here. Oh, Big Dog is in the house. Hello. Didier Garcia. Hi. So we do have a mod now. Welcome. I'll pick a different street to walk on. Maybe 68th? Let's see. 68th, if I keep walking on it, which should take us to the Hunter College campus. Yeah, let me know if this gimbal seems more stable than prior days, or if it's still whack it out a little bit. My favorite type of bagel and where? I feel like it's situational. My favorite in general in my neighborhood is Essa Bagel. And it depends on what I'm feeling like. Most of the time it'll be like an everything bagel with lox and cream cheese. Sometimes it will be a cinnamon raisin bagel with walnut cream cheese. That's very sweet. Lisa, good to know. Definitely walked through it before. Except maybe FIT. Yeah, the sunrise is getting earlier and earlier. And then we'll have a shift in the clocks, I guess in March, end of March maybe? I don't know when it changes these days. It's all automatic, so it's not like it's a whole thing where you have to change all your clocks like it used to. Once you still have physical clocks in your house. But that'll push the sunrise forward another hour to give us more daylight at the end of the day. I'm not exactly sure, but it's probably around 6:45, 6:50. Around Midtown, Catty. Yeah, around this time last year is just before everything really spun out of control. Approaching 2nd Avenue and 68th Street. Grace's Marketplace on the right. That is definitely not a bike, but it's in the bike lane. It does bounce a little. My only thought is if it's better or worse than the prior ones. Because now it's limiting. I've limited the amount of wires that actually go to it. But I may have to switch back to my more heavy duty one that's meant for DSLRs but has a phone attachment. Any sushi today? Probably not. We're walking on 68th Street. Thank you, Big Dog, for the timing of the change in clocks. The working day will soon end in Moscow. Your name looks like it's written in Korean, but you're in Moscow. Cool. Russia likes kebabs too. We call them shashliki. Shashlik. There's some good looking houses here. – 68th Street's another pretty popular pedestrian transit way because the 6 train stops on Lexington and 68th, and everyone walks towards First Avenue from there because that's where the hospitals are in this area. It's similar to 28th Street in Midtown. So maybe I'll take a different street. I usually don't like to walk with the crowds. The Elm Iron. You say that as soon as I pass by a bunch of people. It's not necessarily the case. Cecily J, glad you're enjoying. Let's see, let's go to 69th Street. If we can. And we can. It's kind of a fancy looking CVS. Where can you get borscht in New York? There's a couple of Russian restaurants in Manhattan that I haven't been to, but for sure you can get it in Brooklyn. Going to the Upper West Side. Thanks, SJ. Kind of you to say. Mike from Wales in the UK. Hi, welcome. Alright, 69th Streets. Let's all be adults about that. Just kidding. ICD, it's 30 in Texas where you are, and you have your own grid that failed miserably. Yeah. You have a borscht belt in upstate New York. Interesting. Pieta, I don't know. I mean, nobody called out to me that time that I heard. But who knows? Maybe. Can't tell if this is focusing right. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the gimbal gets in the way on this phone. Or on this gimbal, because the small phone means the cameras are closer to the middle of it. New York looks cleaner than a few days ago. Well, most of the snow melted yesterday because of the upper 40s weather and the rain. I pretty much hit the center of Hunter College. Kind of the center, it's more over there. There should be a pathway between the two sides of the block. And those are Hunter College buildings. Miguel, good morning. Sam from Edinburgh, hi. Now we're just making my way to Central Park. I start to see some more fancy buildings as we get closer to the park. I'm in Malls in the DR. Hello. Chris Bates in Arizona. Morning to you. Welcome back. Yeah, it's getting too hot. Let me take off my hat. Ah, much better. We've reached Park Avenue, which is different from Park Avenue South. South of the MetLife building. Or actually, it's more 34th. 34th Street, I believe, is where it actually really changes. Huh, no cars are coming. It's all across. You can see the MetLife building in the background and one Vanderbilt sticking up next to it. Looking north on Park Avenue, you won't see any tall buildings anymore. Well, not like that, but it's all straight shot north. Show the sun. It would be behind us, but we can't see it. This townhouse is available. Is it a townhouse? I guess it is. 52 East 69th Street. If anybody wants to look up 52 East 69th Street, you can see how much that townhouse is available for. Yeah, I'm using a different Moza gimbal today, actually, not the one that's in my chat. Oh, this unplugged somehow. That's why it's not charging. Here we go. That's better. 12 million for that townhome. Thank you, Lauren, for looking it up. So if you have a spare 12 million lying around, or enough for a 20% down payment, which is going to set you back a couple mil, and then whatever the mortgage would be, like 30,000 a month, or 22 a month for the rent. Fantastic. So cheap. Oh yeah, I just passed by the Italian consulate. Got it. I mean, this whole area is going to be expensive anyway. This part of Madison Avenue is very fancy shopping related. Here's some more townhomes. Okay, now I can almost guarantee that one's going to be more expensive than the one we saw. So that is, what's the address of it? Let me cross. So if you want to look up another one, this is available. Oh, but it's two separate ones. This is the whole thing is available. 7 East 69th Street. Yeah, just one. 7 East 69th. So if you want to look up 7 East 69th Street, I'm guessing it's going to be more than the last one. $18.25. Yeah, I knew it'd be more. I didn't know how much more. But it looks like it has multiple units and entrances. I guess you maybe could make your money back in 40 years. Yeah, S. Roberts, hopefully. My next move is always my best. It's just signing in to get some motivation for your meetings. Well, good luck with your meetings. We're gonna go in Central Park now. I think we entered just before the Frick collection, but let's go in and see how the service is today. Von C, welcome back from Winnipeg. See, this is what I was concerned about. You see the snow melts and then freezes over, and that's what I'm concerned about. Let's see if we can manage to get through without falling. Beware the squirrels. And if you're familiar with the Urbanist, he's made a few critter friends, including Bob the Pigeon and Earl the Squirrel. I think he has merchandise for them both now. Kind of fun. You see, there's still snow in Central Park, but not as much. Even the snow that's just not walked over is starting to pick up or collect some dirt from the air. Yeah, people are running. Runners have built up, some of them are very, very dedicated to their craft, and nothing will stop them. .68 Fahrenheit in Australia, much warmer than here. That's shorts and t-shirt weather for me. Yeah, and I could always do pigeon sounds. That's one of my languages. I forgot I speak Pigeon. Sabrina, good morning. When did I start to broadcast these walks? I think you started to ask that question before, but it got cut off. End of November 2020. But before that, I was just recording regular walks without talking, except my walk and talk series. I mean, it's a weekday, early morning, usually not too many folks. Let's take a look over here. I feel like I've never been here before. This would be a cool area to sit. In the summertime, looks like it has a lot of natural cover from these vines. And then up here, some kind of a field. Renovating the arch here. This is like a performance space. Let me walk off of the ice. I mean, these are pretty significant vines. I'd like to walk by this place again in the summer. Hopefully you're enjoying this crunchiness, because this is not even snow anymore. It's very hard. I'm hoping these stairs are cleaned out. The stairs are partially cleaned. That's good. Hopefully you're enjoying the nature sounds. Completely changed. I think somebody mentioned how different the landscape is from the rest of New York. You can still see that we are in the city by seeing the buildings in the background. But yeah, other than that, very different. There's a handrail here I'm going to use just in case. If you see the horizon, you probably hear a lot of noise and expletives that I can't control if that were to happen. If I were to truly fall. I'm approaching Bethesda Fountain, and then the lake behind it. So let's see if it's frozen over, which it probably is. And this is the Olmsted and Vaugh Way. But that would be Philadelphia. South Africa. Hello, Roberto. External microphone should be working. And I am hoping that the gimbal is better than the gimbals I've used in prior days. But who knows? I won't be able to tell for sure until I look at it on a bigger screen. On the phone screen, it's hard to tell. Thank you, Big Dog, for the extra information on the Bethesda Fountain. I'm just wearing hiking boots right now. I was gonna wear my regular shoes, but then I thought if I'm gonna go through Central Park, I should probably be prepared just in case. Ooh, the sun! You can see the sunrise reflecting off that airplane. You can just barely hear it. Anja Mormon. Well, just search for Bethesda Fountain on Google, and you should get right to this place. Yes, there's almost no one. There's a person with their dogs over there. So even though this looks completely frozen over, I don't know how thick that ice is. Especially after the warm weather yesterday, so go at your own risk if you decide to do that. Yes, I did have some food this morning, just a little bit of cereal, because it's quick. Mr. Wonderful asks how deep it is. I couldn't tell you. Deep enough to drown. There's a lot of rescue ladders here. See, the problem with these rescue ladders is if there's nobody out on the outside to use to throw them to you, that's the issue. Right now it's too empty. Stevie in school, he created the egg language. Man, kids are so creative. They're laying down sand over here because there are a lot of slippery spots here. So I'm going to use this sand to my advantage. All right. Bow Bridge. I feel like you'll never see it this empty. It's always got somebody on it. Yeah, you can see the sunrise reflecting off the buildings, including what everyone always asks about, the Dakota. Leah Kwan, hello. Dave S, £1.99. It's fancy bagel struggle. To put here now. Oh, what to put into the chats? Hey, anything's appreciated. Thank you. Always appreciate the support as well. It's where John Lennon was living and then killed in front of Dakota. And then a memorial in front of it in Central Park is the Strawberry Fields. Last time we came here, it took me a little while to get out of it. So hopefully, not too much trouble here. Sunrise reflects. Oh, and I see what to do with the super chat money. Got it, Dave. Well, you'll either go to breakfast or diapers. Thank you. Well, and Lisa, I saw your other email. I actually was already working on getting a Discord server running, but I appreciate that. So as soon as it's ready, I will share it with everyone. Yeah, it should be very quiet where I am. All you can hear is probably me breathing, sniffling, my footsteps, my jacket, and the birds. Yee. Okay, see, this all melted over, and now, you know what, I might go around all this. Let me see if I can get to a bigger road by going this way. Ooh, this is also bad. Somebody tried to put sand down here. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Let's see. Okay, we're moving. Brigitta Nilsson says, love your live streaming. Look at them every time they're on. They've been being blurry. Sorry to hear that. I don't know what's going on with that. Should be okay in terms of my service for now, but Central Park could be a little weird. Okay, a little more ice here, but overall it doesn't look too hilly. So I'm going to keep going forward and out, and hopefully make my way out of here. Looks like water is running from here and exiting under me, which is what's making that waterfall sound. Let's take a look. Patrick, I don't think that's worth one subscription. And definitely goes against the relaxed nature of the channel. Space Crow, hello, welcome. Yeah, this is exactly what I was concerned about. These smaller paths are completely iced over from the melt. Anja, I was thinking about a 360-degree camera. You know what, I'm just going to go around them completely. This is what I'm going to do. I was considering 360-degree cameras, however, for a live stream, because I'm limited to 1080p, the 1080p was now distributed across the entire 360-degree viewing field, so it's going to be much lower quality, unfortunately. But I still want a 360-degree camera for general streaming. I mean, not stream, general recording purposes. It's crystal clear, good to hear. Hey Mia, good morning. Testing out a different gimbal today. Let me know what you think other than it showing up in the viewfinder a little bit. "4K live streams with a 360-degree camera, but from mobile? Mobile seems to be the limitation here, Anja. Plus, I don't know if anybody can stream in 4K on mobile because of the limitations in data. Even 5G, if you're moving around a lot, it's not going to hold a consistent enough connection. That's why I don't even use it on the phone for regular streaming. Anja, I'll have to double check that. I'm not sure how accurate that is at the moment, off the top of my head. They must be on a timer, Ron, but not sure when they'll turn off. Yeah, not sure. "24 degrees, yeah. So it is a little chillier than yesterday, quite a bit actually, considering we were in the 40s. Oh, Sam, glad to have you subscribe. And hopefully YouTube will actually notify when there's more. I've heard some issues with that. Merrick, do I measure well? My watch records all my steps, but I don't exactly track them otherwise. Oh, me, if you commented on the stability of the video, I might have missed it, but yeah, let me know as I traverse the frozen parts of Central Park. Yeah, welcome, Sam. Glad to have you. Lauren, I did. And in front of me right now is the American Museum of Natural History. So we're a bit north of Dakota now. Audrey, I'm assuming that's in reference to all the birds that we hear. About an hour into the stream, so I'm guessing it's just after 7 a.m. based on when I started. But I still can't see the time on the phone screen. Robin, thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you here for a little while. Have a great day where you are. Have I visited the museum? Of course. American Museum of Natural History is probably my favorite because I had my own fascination with dinosaurs growing up. Thanks for confirming, Anja. Yeah, that was my assumption. Turquoise cat, good morning. Trevor from Norwich. Norwick? Do I walk this far for work all the time? Well, Wednesday is probably my longest walk. If I'm running very late, I'll just take the train. But Mondays I'll walk in between locations. But it's still not as long of a walk, actually, even though I have to walk between the boroughs. Oh yeah, the blue whale. That's an iconic part of the Museum of Natural History, hanging over in that room. Okay, Spence, good morning. If you see that blinking rapidly, it definitely doesn't look like that in real life. I guess the refresh rate or whatever of that light is a little different. Hey, Mr. Wonderful with Australian $5. A cup of coffee or tea in appreciation. Thank you. I appreciate you. Very generous of you. Thank you. Moon, hello. I might also peel off Central Park West just because I know there's a certain area that we start losing service, strangely. Todd Griffiths from Down Under. A few folks from Australia are here, which is awesome. Janelle, Lauren, good morning. Big Dog is channeling The Rock. Asking for likes. If you want to smell what The Rock is cooking, he's cooking like buttons. Michael, I've definitely shown myself before. Right now you wouldn't see much anyway because I have a hat and a mask on. But if you look up my old walk-in tech videos, I've definitely shown myself before. Particularly in the ones with headphones. So you can see what they look like. Irene, aka Alias, with the Swedish Krona 50 super sticker. Thank you. Very kind of you. Appreciate that. So on West 82nd Street right now. Hello, hey. Cecily J with the £5. Really enjoying your stream, P.S. You pronounced my name perfectly earlier. Hopefully, I still did the second time. But thank you, I appreciate that. Joel Joggy, thank you. Now, how does the trash get collected once behind the cars? Well, it's not a fun experience. The trash trucks essentially just have to stop right in the middle of the street, and you're not getting by until they pick up all the bags. Walk up west one more, and then I'll go north again. So I'm assuming there's a police station around here. That's why the cars are parked at an angle. It's one of the things I've pointed out in the past. If there's cars parked at an angle and on the sidewalk in Manhattan, it's most likely a police station nearby. And there it is, 20th Precinct. Oh, Christina's here. Good morning. Welcome. As I mean, you just watched Limitless. I actually enjoyed that movie myself. I'm not sure this car is going anywhere. It's also parked the wrong way. Oh, looks like I messed with the camera a little bit. Oh, did I miss what Christina said about what happened? Shoot. Oh, you had a tongue biopsy. Gosh. Hope you're doing okay. Mouth procedures always irk me. Ugh. No coffee tasting this morning. I'm commuting to work. The St. Volodymyr Ukrainian Orthodox Cathedral is to my left. Paulo, glad you're enjoying. Happy to have you. Hey, why is there a car in there? What is this area? Ooh, they got their own parking over here? Wait. This is considered like a garage with monthly parking? Monthly rate is $470. Really? They even have a Tesla charging station in the back. What is this? Some kind of a joke? Alright, we're on Amsterdam Avenue, where I'll probably stay for the remainder of the walk. Just another 20 blocks or so. We've walked by this car before. This just seems to be more of a display item than anything else. All right, Tiger, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Jesse's in Amsterdam. Ooh. Never been to Amsterdam. Want to go. Yeah, the good thing about mouth procedures is they should still heal pretty quickly. The tissue in the mouth is rapidly turning over usually. General Kratos, lucky. Pat, glad you enjoyed. Владимир, привет. Как твои дела? Все хорошо. How are you, Vladimir? Как у тебя? Janelle, exclamation weather should work. But it'll only work every 30 seconds, so if everybody did it all at once, it would only show up one time. Alright, I guess that means it's 7:15 now. get a headache watching it too closely on it. I may have to switch back to my old gimbal after I see what it looks like on the big screen. I do know Russian. Yes. Big dog, did you see the big dog? Me, you think the previous gimbal was more stable? That's not good. The one, because I used a slightly different one in the last couple of days, and then Tesla, the door open. But then I was using a Moza Mini P like as of 5 days ago, but then started using an older one a few days ago. So I'm not sure which one you're comparing it to. Martian woman, I'm not sure what you need help with. All right, Diego, have a good one. Good luck with your assignments. I am from Russia. I feel today's is more unstable than usual. That's not good. I wonder what's causing that. This is also like Moza's newest gimbal. And I know Action Kid uses the Moza Mini, Mini MX, I believe. Which I also tried, but it still didn't do too well with cables hanging off of it. So that's why I tried this one. Sam, how often do I go live? It used to be definitely every day. These days after the kid was born, it's a little less definitive, but I still try to do at least every Wednesday morning for a commute, and I try to do Mondays and Fridays, and then anything else is extra. I need to get a gimbal sponsor now. Well, I haven't found the perfect gimbal. And the perfect gimbal would have wireless charging built into the handle or the clamp that's fast enough to charge the phone. None of the ones I tried that do have it are fast enough. But this gimbal also extends. I know you couldn't tell, but I can actually pull out the stick, and now it's much taller. Ooh, that actually makes it a little more comfortable to hold. Actually, the longer gimbal might actually stabilize it more. Let me know if that changed any of the stability. Bridget, hello, I'm well, how are you? Oh, thank you, Janelle. Appreciate that. I looked at them before. I mean, I think it's for primarily the, unless you mean it's like, it might be like on sports mode you mean, where it tracks a little too quickly. Maybe that's the problem. I'll take a look. Patrick was saying somebody's not in shorts but in underwear. They forgot their pants at home. Not sure who you're referring to, Patrick. There was outdoor dining behind me, but yeah, I passed by it already. I mean, if they did, I probably wouldn't know about them because they're very good. But I'm not sure. See, we're approaching 92nd Street, Tesla Model Y to my left. Judy, glad you're enjoying. Probably too early for the Singing Cowboy, but he would be in Times Square. Dunkin' Donuts here. Cash Jordan's favorite. Am I cold? Not really. Yeah, Christina, I am. So I'm moving extra quickly and not taking as roundabout of a way as I normally would in a stream. Little shop of crafts. I haven't seen her in the stream today, but I think this is also Gigi NYC's neighborhood. I'll probably go for a few more blocks and then have to end the stream so I can get to work. Спасибо за прогулку. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it, Lisa. HSBC. I used to use HSBC, but now I really prefer First Republic. Am I a Tesla fan? I am. Hans. From the Netherlands. If we can get to 500 in the next 5 minutes, that'll be impressive. Rob Brocky was here from Got Me to That Crazy Disney Lady. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, if you haven't checked her out, check out That Crazy Disney Lady if you like anything Disney, because she's there giving you your daily dose. 500 likes, Margot. If we can get to 500 likes. Melanie, usually don't talk about the nature of my work. Yeah, Dave, pretty much, right? Alan, hello to you. Yeah, I love how upbeat she is. Crazy Disney Lady. Tanya is her name, I believe. Yeah, she's great. Oh, Charlton's in the house. Hello, hello. see, just a couple more blocks. Very impressive if we hit 500 likes. Thank you, Jovi. But I know that Rob Brock. COL? Well, it's not for everyone. Not everything's for everyone. We're gonna make 500 likes? I don't know. It'll be pretty cool. Yeah, your son wants your phone. All right. Thanks, Christina. Hopefully you feel better after the biopsy. And hopefully it's all okay. Could it be that I'm walking more bouncy? I mean, if I'm walking fast, which I am for my commutes, then it's very possible that I am bouncy walking. Hey, we did it. Wow. Thanks, everyone. Okay, thank you. Evan, I'm doing well, and I think... I think now that we've hit 500 likes, which I appreciate very much, I'm pretty much where I have to go now. So let's see. Maybe that church will be a good place to look at. Yeah, it looks like a good one. Let's hop over here. All right. Yeah, this is good. Good ending shot. So yeah, everyone who joined today, thank you so much. Appreciate all the super stickers and super chats. New members, welcome. Old comers, always appreciate you coming back for more. Mods, thank you, as always, for your help. Appreciate you all. Thanks for coming. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone. Have a great day wherever you are.